Hi, my name is Lawrence, also known as Larry, also known as Lawrence, also known as Larry, also known as Lawrence, also known as Larry, also known as Lawrence. Whales, also known as Cetacea. Whales are big fish that live in the ocean as opposed to living on the surface like all the other fish do, of course. Pretty sure whales are technically omnivores considering that the type of food they consume depends on what species of whale it is. Like, if you're a killer whale, then you're probably eating sharks and squid, but if you're a blue whale, then you're eating plankton and krill. But, it's actually a pretty good thing that whales eat squid and sharks and plankton and stuff like that because it makes it so that the whale population can have food to live and that the squid, shark, and plankton populations don't get too big. Whales tend to have blowholes, fins, and big bodies, but they also have this thing called blubber, which by definition is the fat of sea mammals, especially whales and seals. So I actually had the idea to give my artist rendition of a whale without any blubber. I'm not sure if there are any reproduction issues when it comes to whales besides the fact that whales aren't monogamous, but I'm pretty sure that's the same with 95% of animals, so it's not too big of a deal. In the project, I'm supposed to list the pros and cons of reproduction for whales, so pros of reproduction, more whales. Cons of reproduction, the whales don't stay together in a monogamous relationship. These whales are loyal. But no matter how much whales reproduce, the whale population is still steadily declining considering the amount of poaching we do and pollution we cause and the amount of trash we dump into the ocean. This goes for pretty much every animal on Earth at this point, but because they can't adapt to the rapid climate change, the whale population is endangered, and if we don't stop throwing our garbage into the ocean, then the whales will probably be gone in a few years. And I imagine that some people might think it's not that big of a deal, like they're just some stupid whales, like who cares if they go extinct, but it's actually kind of a big deal considering that whales eat sharks, squid, and plankton, so the shark, squid, and plankton populations would become overpopulated if whales went extinct, and the populations of things that sharks, squid, and plankton eat, like fish, would become endangered. So, if there are no more whales, there's no more fish. No more fillet of fish for us humans, I guess. But I mean, like, it's not like whales are destined to go extinct. All we have to do is just stop killing them and stop throwing our trash into their homes. But I can understand why we do it, because the reason why we throw our trash into the ocean in the first place is because there's nowhere else to dump it, which is why I came up with an idea. In every single populated area or neighborhood in the world, there should be this ginormous fire that's like in the middle of this concrete field, and people can just throw all of their trash into the fire. And people could actually be hired as the local fire starter for each fire in the world, and there would be 24 fire starters for each fire that exchange shifts every hour. Like if my ginormous fire pit idea actually came to fruition, then this might solve the unemployment crisis too. I don't know, but yeah. That was me talking about whales. Please give me an A+ because my mommy would be very proud of me.